we're going to taste some Zinfandel and talk a little bit about Eddie Van Halen. All right, welcome back to Drinking It In. I'm your host, Chris Casara. We're here to help you know more and drink better. And we're talking Zinfandel on this episode. And, you know, this wasn't originally the plan, right? I was going to cover Zinfandel a little bit later, but I figured it's sort of a quintessential California wine. And given the recent news last night, I'm filming this on Wednesday, so I heard last night that Eddie Van Halen passed away. I figured it'd be good to, you know, drink a little California wine and, you know, pay tribute to him in some small way. Because he was such an influence on the music community and basically changed the way people played guitar. What was funny is I actually had this shirt on all day yesterday, and you know, then heard the news of his passing. It was really weird. So I just put it back on briefly, right? And then we'll move forward. So let's talk about Zinfandel. So Zinfandel is a big red wine, right? It is grown mainly in California, right? There are some, I think it originated in Croatia, and they grow a bit in Italy. It's called Primitivo, but it's a really big, heavy weight wine, and it's but it has like a softness to it, right? So it's a big wine that is very friendly. So if you think about Syrah, which is about as big as you can get in terms of weight, Syrah can be rough. You know, Syrah, you need to know what you're getting into, whereas Zinfandel tends to be friendlier, fruitier, and there's a sweetness to it. So don't overthink Zinfandel and food, right? Barbecue, burgers, pork, and curries too. Let's. So I was really excited when I saw this particular bottle on the shelves. It's 2016 Klinker brick from Lodi, California. So Lodi is it's in California, east of Napa Valley, and Klinker brick is a winery that does amazing Zinfandel, and I have never tried it before, so I've been looking for it for a while, and then just to have a tiny, you know, have a half bottle is even better. I'll put a list of Zinfandel producers in the show notes, but some of my favorites are Carlisle and Bedrock and Seghesio, and there's the drills upstairs. We're going to pause this. We'll come back to this wine and finish up this episode in a moment. The drilling has stopped. Let's get back into this. Zinfandel is going to be loaded with fruit. These wines can be jammy. They could have some autumn spices in it, so it's really good if you enjoy like that flavor profile. But let's see what this one brings to the table. Again, Klinker brick, 2016, just in case we forgot. You couldn't hear over the drilling. You like the motorcycles outside? Okay, so this one is definitely jammy. It's it almost smells like brown sugar, along with black fruit, black plums, black berries, black cherries. Pretty luscious. All right, so this wine is just out and out delicious, right? You know, like I said, don't overthink Zinfandel. Get a good bottle, have some barbecue, have a burger, and just enjoy yourself. This one is loaded with, I'm gonna have a little more. This is loaded with just dark fruits, lots of plums, sweet plums, you know, with a little nutmeg, and almost a little cinnamon in there. I mean, come on. What says autumn like something like that? Yeah, almost smells like Almost smells like a Napa Cabernet too in some ways, at least the nose. So if you like Sangiovese wines, Grenache wines, Syrah wines, Cabernets, so Cabernet and Syrah on the heavier end of the spectrum, Grenache and Sangiovese sort of more on the medium, Zinfandel is kind of in the middle, right? So going to be an easy transition from these two and go heavier, easy transition from these two and go lighter. Lots of similar characteristics, lots to love here. Again, I'll put a list of my favorite Zinfandel producers in the show notes, and so you have a little more guidance. That's about it. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Let's drink some California wine and toast to his legacy and amazing guitar playing. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.